honey. What's up, biddies? Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna do a get ready with me. Yes! I don't take up too much of your time. I already talked a lot during the get ready with me. I hope you have fun and thank you for coming. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, and we have to do something to this hair, honey. It's looking a little crazy, but I basically just like to keep my hair in 2 braids, and I just like moisturize and brush it every day. That's why you typically see me in my bonnet, because I don't need to do my hair every day because I don't go anywhere every day. So that is the tea. So I thought I would talk a little bit about what I'm doing today. So my mother's birthday is coming up on the 11th. Happy early birthday to my mother. And basically, if you don't know, I have an auntie that lives in the Bay Area, and she's coming down today to like do some stuff. So we thought it would be a good idea for us all to go out to dinner to this nice restaurant. And so we're going to, I believe it's called Funk, I don't know, but we're going to this basically really nice Italian restaurant in Beverly Hills. And so we've got to do something, amen. Yeah, but the whole point is just like, we're gonna construct this into something manageable, period. All right. I don't add too much water to my hair because I think water is counterproductive, to be completely honest, when it comes to Afrocentric hair. So my biggest fan is oil. I find that oil just does more things for my hair than water ever could, and it just has a tendency to last longer. Now keep in mind, my hair is not like void of all product. It already has product in it, so that's why I don't really need to go super crazy on the product right now. I'm just kind of using a little bit of oil, a little bit of water to loosen it up, just because it was in braids for the last couple of days. Okay. But anyway, back to the restaurant. It's actually funny because like with everything that's been going on, like my mom and I were kind of like, dang, mind you, we already had the reservations like before everything went up in flames. So it kind of was like, we couldn't fix it because my auntie was like, oh, it was really like, these reservations were really hard to get, so please be on time and all this stuff. And so we were like, okay, well, we can't cancel them, but we are trying to move towards being more diligent about supporting Black businesses. Again, it's just literally clear as day that we are only supporting ourselves. So we're gonna try to be more diligent about that. But today we are going to an Italian restaurant in Beverly Hills. So but we still want to like keep. But yeah, honey, the 2 braids are done. So now we're gonna go to the back, period. Back has been sitting in all its moisture, but you see the vision, you see the vision. Okay. While I was still on TikTok, I remember this brand was getting canceled, but upon doing further research and just like self-reflecting, I realized that the internet, TikTok especially, has a tendency to blow things out of proportion. So I decided, you know what, because at that time I still now have Miel shampoo, conditioner, so I was just like, I'm not throwing that away, even though technically I got it for free. I didn't even pay for it, but either way, like, I'm not throwing that away and then having to go buy more products, because I already have a hard time keeping up with the products that I need. One thing about though, I love me some curl la la, baby, curl la la. Like, look at that movement, period. And I always seal it in with some oil because that's what's really gonna lock in that moisture. I got these off of Amazon a long time ago for a film that I was directing and producing. I accidentally put it on upside down, but honestly, I feel it. So this is the finished hair, period. Pro tip, if you're having problems doing your eyebrows, when you're doing your makeup, like getting the shape or whatever, it probably is because you need your eyebrows done. Because whenever I do my eyebrows, like in terms of like trimming them up and just making them like naturally hold the shape that I would prefer, it makes the makeup process way easier. In terms of check-in, how I'm doing, I'm doing a lot better. Like even since, if you saw my Bible study, you saw that my check-in for there was pretty good. But I've been doing a lot better. Like each day is getting better. It hasn't been incredibly horrible the entire time. Like I said, I've been coming out of it. Like I've been coming out of the feeling of despair, you know, coming to terms with what's going on, but also just like being more rooted and grounded in my faith and not allowing the absolute craziness that is about to ensue, that is already happening. Like, this is just the beginning, and I understand that, and at the end of the day, all of this is necessary, you know, regardless of the Bible study last night or not. I've always been a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. But I am excited to go out today. I think I need to get out. Willow is going to daycare. She's going to actually like boarding, so it's not just daycare. She's going to be spending the night because we're going to be in LA. Our reservation starts at 6. By the time we get back to where I live, it won't be. First of all, the daycare closes at 5, so for the day part, so like she kind of had to be boarded basically. We wanted her to stay because it was either that or she had to stay. Or she was gonna have to stay at home by herself, which is not non-negotiable. She's not staying here by herself. I am nervous though to leave her because it's the first time I'm leaving her overnight in somebody else's care. But I think ultimately it's gonna be fine. When I say it is a roller coaster of emotions every single day, just with like everything, if I'm being perfectly honest. I talked a bit about my post-grad struggles, which honestly in retrospect now don't even seem like a big deal to me. Like in retrospect, that was the least of my worries. I'm not even worried about that right now because there's just so much other stuff going on. It truthfully is not the concern right now. But I will say I am definitely more nervous in terms of my financial stability going forward, because it's like economists, you know, y'all know what they said about the circumstances of today, and so it's like it's not looking like it's gonna get any better for me. I mean, but my trust and my faith will always stay in God. God has gotten me through leading up until this point my whole life, really. I have never like been on my own in terms of like spiritually. Like God has always provided, whether I'm like living by myself in another country, because I was living in Italy for a bit, or being at home with my mom, or just living in when I moved away for college and I was living on my own then. God has always provided, and I've always found a way to make it through, and God has always made a way. So I'm not going too stressed. I just need at the very least to get a car so that I have more employment opportunities. Because as of now, I've decided I'm not leaving California. When I first graduated, I was like, oh, I think I want to see another state and explore and, you know, just start over and stuff like that, because I've lived in California my whole life. But after seeing the election results, I will be staying right here. I am not going anywhere. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. It's a no. It's just an absolute no. And yes, I understand there were other blue states, but to be frank, no. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm just not leaving. Like, I think California at this point is my only saving grace in terms of how I'm going to survive these next, we say these next 4 years, but who knows? There is an eyelash. Yeah, but this is the makeup look. Of course, we have to add our handy dandy lip gloss. Also, this is the razor that I use. This is the razor that I use for my brows. You can get that at literally any major department store. Now we're gonna get to perfume. So we're gonna wear our Killian, honestly, or Killian. I know it. I knew it was Killian. Oh, I tried to convince myself that I was saying it wrong all that time. I was saying it right, and then I started saying it wrong. It's Killian. I got Good Girl Gone Bad by Killian Extreme. That is the perfume that we are going to be wearing today. This is how I put on my perfume. Argue with your mama about it, because this is what works for me. I've gotten plenty of compliments on my scent way after putting their perfume on, so this is what works for me. You can try it on yourself. If it doesn't work for you, I'm sorry, but I be smelling good, honey. I be smelling good. So I spray on my wrist, corner of the inner elbow. So we're gonna do it again. And then I spray behind the ear, chest, but also you want to spray like right in this area here, because these are like your heat sensors. Also the back of the knee. This is mostly if you're wearing a dress, but sometimes I do it even if I'm wearing pants. Because part of me still thinks that it makes a difference. Yeah, and you don't want to rub it in ever. Like, you just want to spray it and let it. You just want to spray it and let it dry naturally. And then I always use a body mist as like a complement / sealant for my perfumes, and I find that this works really well. So I just literally go over the same spots, but with like whatever body mist. And I just usually always get like a basic one. Like, when I say basic, I mean like a basic scent. So mine is lavender, and I got it from Bath and Body Works. I always get Bath and Body Works and Bed Bath & Beyond confused every time. But hair's done, makeup's done. We're gonna grab our earrings, and we are also going to put on our clothes. Okay, babies. This is the outfit. I put this together. So I have this like on skirt, so skirt and shorts. And it has pockets. I have my lip gloss in there. And then I have on some tights I got from Macy's, cardigan from Shein. Check out the haul. Turtleneck from Shein, again also in the haul. I am loving this look. I feel like it can literally go either way, but I love the cardigan add-on. I just think it gives an extra level of like classy. But this is what we're giving today. Okay, we're putting earrings on. Also from Shein. I was gonna wear some gold hoops, but I think there's a lot of gold going on in my hair, so I kind of want to just try something out to be a little bit neutral in that. But yes, okay. I'm gonna wear my black Juicy Couture purse, but I was thinking like these little heels. I didn't want to do something too much because I was like, it's not like a fancy place, like you need to dress like formal, but it's still nice. And I feel like this elevates look because the cardigan kind of brings it down to like casual, and these kind of just reinforce the like semi-formal vibe going on. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had lots of fun making it. I had lots of fun being in conversation with y'all. Let me know if you like this kind of style of like chit chat, get ready with me. Here comes Willow again, y'all, every time. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll call y'all back later.